Because of these dark forces, they don't want you to have communication between energies that have good intentions from your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels. They don't want you to have that communication system. They attach themselves to you. And your mind is always the first place they attack, because once they have a control of your mind, they have control of everything else. They can get into your dreams. They can attach themselves onto your soul. If you don't have the resilience to fight against these mind games, it's easy for them to attach themselves onto you. Hi, so family. Welcome to my channel to talk about all things to heal, grow, and evolve. And today I want to make a part 2 of spiritual hygiene video I made earlier, but this one is specifically talking about covering your head. If this is your first time watching, welcome. My name is Sage, and on this channel, I talk about all things such as spirituality, metaphysics, and African history. So if that's something that you're interested in, just keep on watching. And I wanted to make a video about this because I don't really mention it or talk about it, but I wanted to talk about the importance of covering your head. When we believe we're under spiritual attack, we cover our head and we wear all white, because white is defensive armor. White is the color of protection, purity. So we wear white, and we also cover our head with white garments to reflect, because the color white reflects, the color black absorbs. So any energy that we may come in contact with, it reflects off of us because we're wearing white. So when we're covering our head with something, we wear some type of garment, it's reflecting off instead of absorbing that type of energy. Our head, which is our crown chakra, also where our destiny lies. We call this our ori, which is our higher self, our destiny, our soul's mission, the things that carries our spiritual gifts, our talents, all rests and lies on our head. When we go to sleep at night, our soul leaves our body through our head. So it's important for us to take care of our head, anoint our head, have good hygiene, spiritual hygiene, energetic hygiene through our head, because our head is very important. It has a lot of energy. It's pretty much a gateway between us here in the physical and higher dimensions. It is a gateway between us in the dream state, us in the astral realm. So it's very important for us to take care of our head. And a lot of people cover their head to avoid spiritual attacks. Or if you're very sensitive, like me, we cover our head to avoid any type of energies we may pick up from other people, because because if you go out, you don't really know who you're going to bump into. You don't know who you're going to talk to. You don't know what type of energy they have. So we cover our heads to prevent any type of energetic attachments or any type of attacks from other people, or even within ourselves. We avoid any type of internal negative thoughts we may have or internal negative patterns. We cover our head to avoid that. We evolve and we elevate through our crown chakra. As we evolve, our energy is pushed up into the higher dimensions. But if we don't have good energetic vibration, if you don't have good frequency, if our crown chakra is blocked, we're not able to evolve, we're not able to elevate. The frequency of our crown chakra is not enough for us to evolve our souls or tap into our gifts. We're not able to get downloads because we get downloads through our crown chakra. It comes down from higher dimensions, down from the ethers, down from the spirit guides from the universe. It comes down through our crown chakra because of that communication system, because of that gateway. So covering our head is very important. When I used to work at the hospital, I always cover my head, especially if you're going to like hospitals, funerals, any type of places that may have a lot of people or may have a lot of energy. I always cover my head. One day I went to work when I worked at the hospital without covering my head. I had a headache, I had nightmares, because you're in an environment where you're around sick people. If you don't have the resilience to fight against these mind games, it's easy for them to attach themselves onto you and to bring fear, to shut off your insight, to cut off any type of downloads, any type of communications from your higher self, to stop receiving any light codes or messages. They attack the mind first. So a lot of people, including myself, cover my head to avoid that as much as possible. So you don't have that severed connection. Me personally, I'm just very sensitive to energy. So not even just like hospitals or funerals, just being like in a place but a large amount of people, I get very sensitive to energies. I get very lightheaded and I get headaches because I'm around a large group of people. So you need to have something to protect your energy. Covering your head is great. You could also have different crystals. You have different amulets to guard your energy, to protect your aura. If you're like me, who's very sensitive to energies like that. Smudging yourself, smudging your head, spiritual baths that covers your head as well is also good ways to increase your spiritual hygiene. Washing your hair frequently, taking care of your hair, anointing your head, using specific oils. I use rosemary oil because of the healing properties and spiritual properties for my head. That's what I do personally. But you have to find out what works for you. What is your own routine to keep that communication, to keep that gate open, to receive guidance, to receive light codes, so we can keep evolving, keep elevating up into higher dimensions. That is all I have for today. I hope this video finds you well. If there's anything specifically you want me to talk about or mention in the video, let me know down in the comments. And until next time, I will see you on the next video. Bye, y'all.